Hello everyone, this is my math homework. For some reason, my teacher has decided that I have to take these vocabulary words from like algebra and stuff, and I have to explain their meaning to a human being or multiple. And instead of being like a normal person and like doing it to their parents or their siblings or something, I'm gonna make a YouTube video and explain it to y'all. So here are the instructions. You must, for each of the following words or phrases, explain its meaning in words aloud to another human being. If you do not remember its meaning, then you must discover it by looking it up on the internet or in a book, by asking a friend, to whom you might then immediately explain it in completion of the assignment, or by seeking for it anywhere else in this cosmic panorama of possibility we call life. You'll be graded on whether you explain each word or phrase in words aloud to another human being. Check them off as you go. I'm not going to check them off as I go. Yeah, I'm just going to read these aloud to y'all and probably have like some Minecraft gameplay and going in the background so like this can just be like a voiceover for that. And yeah, here we go. Alright, first one. Open equation in two real variables. So an open equation is an equation with two variables in it that can be basically whatever number they want to be, like ever. So yeah, that's what an open equation is. Next, ordered pair of real numbers. An ordered pair of real numbers is a pair of numbers that together make the coordinates on any point on an XY plane. A solution set of an open sentence in two variables is any ordered pair that would be the solution to an open equation that would result in the open equation being true. A plane rectangular coordinate system, or the plane, is a, well, how would I describe it? Well, a grid that has all the points on it, I guess, that could, yeah, well, a grid that can fit ordered pairs on it, with the x-axis being one side and the y-axis being another axis. The xy coordinate plane is, oh darn it, that would try to describe. Alright, then the plane would be the flat surface which it would be on, the xy coordinate plane would be on. So the xy coordinate plane, let me describe that. Axis, plural axes, are the lines going across the, well, x equals 0 and y equals 0. So that's what sets the, that's basically what defines all the other points. Quadrants, and the origin of the plane, is where these two x and y axes intersect. Oh, by the way, the x and y axes are perpendicular to each other. The quadrants of the plane. So basically, so now that we have these, we have defined these two perpendicular lines on a plane, on the xy plane, it would be divided into 4 squares. We call these quadrants, and they're pretty cool. The graph of an ordered pair of real numbers is the point at which the x coordinate is the same as the first number in an ordered pair, and the y coordinate is the same as the second number in the ordered pair. The coordinates of a point in the plane are the ordered pair for that corresponds to their x and y values. An x coordinate is how far right to the right, or to the left, I guess, but not really. How far to the right a point is from the x-axis, from the y-axis, and the y coordinate is how far up or down, but not really down, the point is from the x-axis. The graph of an open sentence in two variables is a line. Well, it doesn't have to be straight. It could be like curvy. It can like actually be multiple lines. Is the every points whose order pair is the solution set of an open equation. All those points together, every single points that can make the open equation true will be part of the graph of an open sentence. A linear equation is an equation that when you find the graph of it, it is a line, and these are typically with one y variable and one x, and neither of them are squares or anything. Neither of them are squared or have roots. And I mean, they might have roots, but how do I say it? It's not the square root of one of the variables. Yes. The slope of a line in the plane is how steep a line is. A linear equation line is. So if you got a line and you take 2 points on that line, any 2 points, and you divide how far they are from each other along the y-axis and how far they are along the x-axis, divide the difference in y over the difference in x, you will get the slope, which is basically how steep the line is, kind of a measure of how steep the line is. Standard form of a linear equation is when both x and when both x and y variables are on the same side of the equal symbol. I forgot what that's called. Equality symbol? I don't know. They're on the both same side of that, and on the other side is a 0. So they're typically it's their sum that's equal to 0, but it can be whatever. The point slope form of a linear equation. Hold up, I forgot what that is. It's the form. If you take a linear equation, you can. So if you take a line, a straight line, a linear equation, you can find, if you know its slope and 1 point on it, you can find the point slope form of the linear equation, which is a form of the equation that uses the slope and a point on the line to find the equation of the line. The y-intercept of a line is the point at which the line touches the y-axis, and the x-intercept is the point at which the line touches the x-axis. And the slope-intercept form of a line of a linear equation is basically the same thing with point slope form. It's the form of an equation you can get by taking the slope of the line and the y-intercept of the line. With those two values, you can get the slope-intercept form, which, to be frank, is the easiest to understand way of displaying a linear equation. So yeah, that's all of them. So yeah, I don't know why you'd watch this, but thanks for sticking to the end. You just got me an A on my math homework, so yeah, thanks.